What the hell is this place anyway?
You should be close to the coordinates.
Yeah. Looks like it. I'll take a look around then.
Well then, I thought we were next to Akuma's for a second there, boys. I thought we were going to unlock made-up Easter eggs. All right, I'd say this is a somewhat more recognizable part of Raccoon City, and if you're not recognizing it, just take a look at this overturned gas truck that exploded and somehow didn't liquefy Leon Scott Kennedy and Claire Redfield on that fateful night that their police car got runned into. So yeah, this is where you start RE2 Remake after you leave the gas station in the A scenario. Which means that this is that little alley you run through. It looks so naked without the fire and that one zombie that always stands up as you run by. And of course without the night rain. The fear of night rain, yeah. Look, some of the graffiti remains. Blood on the dance floor, son. Blood on the dance floor. My God. A dilapidated building. I like how, once again, the supposed nuclear missile, I guess it only blows up where it hits. Everything else just gets kind of fucked up. I think people might oversell nuclear missiles. That's my takeaway from this game, son. Big Boss and Hideo Kojima from Metal Gear Solid 5 face bombing. So yeah, normally you have to run through here and there's a guy climbing out of this bus. And when you come around here, there's one zombie here. He uses the ass eater from the Library Bunch model. And you always have to give him a second to start walking, because if you just try to run around him, Leon, I'm trying to explain shit people already know to them. He tends to grab you. So this is kind of neat. We're unlocking the gate that Leon or Claire, if you're playing Claire, locked in the original, son. Got a little less pressure on you right this second, though. Just saying. Just saying. I like having this shotgun in my hands when I walk in here. I could still hear the ghost of Brad Vickers biting the piss out of Marvin. All right, let's do this. RPD, Rollon Poles. That's how they say it in Finland.
It's on you now.
Just like I remember. Oh no! It didn't strike me the devastation that hit Raccoon City until I saw that particular American flag. The one that's featured so prominently in one of my only YouTube video to get like something considered normal views. The Resident Evil randomizer with Claire in the RPD uniform holding that shotgun, son. That's when I realized what had been taken from us. What? Who closed this back, man? I went through all the trouble. Oh, okay, the lever's still there. Does it work? This is not how I imagined my first day. Need a tool to get this open. I see the yellow paint. That ladder wasn't there. It's retcons. Retcons. Where's my first aid spray that's supposed to be sitting here? Is Elliot still getting tore in half? Can't even use the item box, man. Oh, I could actually save it and type. Oh. Man, this game just loves to punch you in the gut, doesn't it? Look at this box of files that somehow persists. Okay.
Sherry, I'm in RPD.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah. Looks like the BSAA set up HQ here.
Abandoned?
Not sure. Sherry found Grace.
At RPD?
Yeah, exactly. Someone's been expecting us. Got a lock on our location. Headed there now.
Copy that.
The East office. Am I gonna need the diamond key? I guess not. You crowd completely defaced the benches that was Marvin's final resting place after I, blew his head off when he became a zombie. Also, I was going to make a joke that they, couldn't spell this right, but I realized they left that L out to imply that Leon was the biggest L of all. He's like, I don't think that's what they meant, but now that you said it, I feel bad. I'm just trying to keep it real, Leon. Just trying to keep it real. Possible entrance. You know nothing in this place works unless you get a bunch of medals and shit. You blocking the underground entrance too. I can't even go look at the spot where I battled Billy B that time and did such a good job. This thing is closed again. All the work I did in RE2 Remake being undone. Yeah, imagine that. The power don't work. Okay, let's figure out what we're actually here to do. This room's even darker and spookier than I remember. Oh no, Ned and Marge. Ned and Marge, it was never meant to be. Innately, I didn't want to walk over there because I didn't want to activate that zombie that's always laying there. You crowd know what I'm talking about. Champions of Justice, are you ready? Duty calls. Provision Specialist Neil. Decorations. Oh, is this about... I can't believe any police department would go through all this just because they hired a guy. Make sure the chief doesn't find out we're enjoying something, or else he'll come down here screaming.
Hey, Lieutenant Brenna. Kennedy. Reporting for duty.
Well, there you go, boys. How poignant. Are we going to get another hit pouch in here? I'd already opened the safe in the past, son. I'm getting flashbacks of 3 distinct Final Fantasies, 2 of which are fantastic. 2 of which are... Oh, can I finally open the JoJo? No, of course not. I need the JoJo key. I like how back in 1998 you didn't give a shit about the JoJo locker, but now it's a big fucking deal. Are there going to be liquors here? Is the ghost of waifu liquor guy going to be resurrected? I have to see the truth. Cold drinks. It's so odd to actually be able to walk through here. Oh, hey guy.
Jesus.
See, even Leon understands. Even Leon understands. Are you Baldhead Fred by any chance? I just realized he's like a Baldhead Fred type. Because I don't support that.
Just easy, officer.
Yep. Does that mean is the ghost of Fat Chubbs in here somewhere? Has he been waiting, what, 28 years? I had a depressing moment where I realized how long ago 1998 was. Well, I have to say this hallway is less intimidating with some nice sunlight, son. We've never really seen the RPD during the day. Oh, these bullets are still just here. I mean, I know it's implied that like the BSAA left this shit laying around, but still. Excuse me. Thank you. I didn't shoot the yellow part of it. Do I want to go up there? I don't know if I'm ready to face. I was about to say the children of the corn judging the worm contest, but it would probably be that fish and that lobster up there making a potion. All of these things make sense if you watch a lot of Tenfey. You're not going to hold this guy's head up and show us his throat slit and it be censored, are you? Well, I suppose there's only so much shit they're going to let us do in here. That's clearly advancement. I guess we could poke our head up there real quick. Which wouldn't hurt nobody unless there's any zombies, and then they're getting fucking hurt. I'm gonna come up there with a dozen Hertz donuts, son. Asking them what's up, dog. I kind of ruined that. Oh, it's the children of the corn judging the worm contest. So this is we live in a B scenario canon. We have to make it to the lion statue. We have to see if an herb was placed on the fat pigeon, or if he was crowned. They took the ladder away. I could still hear the sound of the ass-eating zombie. Eating that ass. Also, am I hearing shimmying and shaking? Oh, okay. We're taking the other half of this, the biggest tool of all. That's funny. That's actually kind of amusing. You got me. No, don't think I'm not amused or enthralled by this return. It would probably be more of an impact if I didn't play RE2 Remake so much that I've, like, within the last couple of days, I've already been walking around this place back in 1998. So I don't have quite the same impact as people that play like a Resident Evil game once and then move on. Degenerates. Is that what Resident Evil Degenerates is about? Is that how you fix this hole? Just knock a bookshelf over? Also, I'll never again be able to go across there because I won't even be able to move these things. I won't be able to move these things. Well, if we're trying to fight our way to the east office, then I guess everything on the west side isn't technically going to advance the plot. Although it'll probably give us the tools that we need to do such. Oh, I just assumed I could open a door. That's on me. That's on me. Okay. How much of out here does it let us explore? Not too much, huh? Can I at least jump down? I can. I don't know if I necessarily wanted to, but it's good to have options. I realized I desperately need to see what status the lion statue has been left in. Oh no, my boy. Look at how they massacred my boy. Oh, crowned the flaming fat pigeon? I mean, I guess technically the B scenario happens after the A, but if that was the case, none of these fucking things would be there. The zapping system makes no sense. Especially in RE2 Remake. RE2 Remake does like the bare minimum of having a second scenario. Honestly. That's why the original RE2 is superior. Objectively. I saw you inhaling a breath to hit me with an actually, and I weren't going to have none of it. Okay, I realized we never actually checked to the right in here. I got too excited and nostalgic. Alright, we can't go into the locker room, so hopefully I don't have to solve any of those damn puzzle boxes. Okay, well, it's good to know. It's good to know what's possible and what isn't. So obviously we're going to have to go to the STARS office. There was no getting around that. Like, the thought that they would bring this location back and not have you visit the STARS office is inconceivable. And for once, Inigo Montoya would just nod because he's like, he is using that word correctly. He clearly knows the meaning of that word. My name is Inigo Montoya. I have read the thesaurus. Prepare to die. Well, We can't get into the linen room, son. Hopefully the McCartney room will be unlocked. All right, once again, this hallway, much less spooky. Much less spooky. All right. It goes to Brad Vickers. Oh, I thought the door weren't going to open for a second. See, the STARS office has surprisingly become spookier because it used to be so calm and well lit. Big E. Featuring several special guests. I see. Here. You kids have fun solving this one. Barry Burton left a secret puzzle for us to find. All right, it's on the corner of a desk where there's an American flag and an old-fashioned CRT television, son. So you can finally beat Mike Tyson. You don't got that LCD lag crystal display. Oh, the classic STARS picture. It lets us look at it.
Good lives needlessly lost.
Who are you referring to? I hope it's not Brad Vickers. Once again, you could see Barry I can't zoom any more than this for some reason. You can see Barry Burton is indirectly pointing his gun at Brad Vickers' head, son. It's once again to bring up the Beatles. Brad Vickers was barefoot standing there, son, and that means they replaced him with a clone? Wesker's like, how did he find out about Operation Yellow Submarine? I'm afraid my silver hammer will have to come down. Goo goo gachoo, Mr. Kennedy. Rebecca Chambers' secret fanny pack doesn't hold a first aid spray for us today. Also, there better be at least one first aid spray in this game. Mortal wounds. Oh, wow. Jill's iconic beret. Hooray. And her cute dog. Made in heaven. Oh, another picture. Another Barry Burton puzzle. Okay, that board is that the one where we climb through that window normally? Because I don't think we can get to that room, can we? Barry's to do everything's Barry. I guess they realized that Resident Evil didn't have enough Barry Burton in it, son. Turn in training plan for the new recruit. Is that Rebecca? Join Jill at the shooting range so you could teach her how to actually use the samurai edge that you had Kendo custom make for her. Pick the girls up from soccer. At first I read that as pick up girls at soccer. Son, he's looking for them soccer moms, son. Barry Burton's on the prowl. Find that missing library book. Top priority. The librarian is about to blow the gasket. You kind of had an actual librarian? I thought the library was there like it's a sentimental thing. Somebody took the damn E-Machine's computer monitor. What? The BSAA must have got desperate, son. One of them was like, man, I'm just telling you, I can't get one damn star punch on Mike Tyson. This LCD nonsense. Oh, Lord. These turn incredibly slowly, by the way. This is the max speed it will let me turn them. Also, there's no D in the first slot, so I can't try Devil's Cry, maybe. And this is where I keep my deagle. If I had one, I guess I do have a big fuck-off revolver. The Ghost of Barry Burton is approving. You're like, Barry Burton's not dead. Yeah, but he found the sheep talisman from the Real Adventures of Jackie Chan or whatever, and he can astral project. Which talisman would help Barry the most? Oh yeah, we need to remember to look for these, because so we kind of recognize that one. But the other one, the corner of a desk, was it in the STARS office itself? I feel like Barry Burton's desk would have an American flag somewhere in the vicinity of it. Vicinity's nuts. No. But we do need to find a missing library book. The library bunch. Maybe the library bunch lady is the librarian. That's our new canon. I'm Tenfey, and I'm the official Resident Evil historian, son. I'm the one who proceeded to the bottom platform. That's the secret twist they don't want you to know about. I realized there was a faster way to do this, but once again, we're just reminiscing about the RPD. Hatchet, man. I know it's rough. He didn't even bother trying to get to the cold drinks machine. Because he knew. Because he knew. Oh, you can go through here. Oh, I was so shocked by that, I immediately turned. But you are allowed to go in here. Not in that room, though. The, records room? I want to call it. Alright, so here's where that chalkboard was. So, Barry Burton's clue has something to do with this room. September 25th. Not daylight. Returning to the station in temporary shelter. One of the, oh, this is that same thing. Yeah, David Ford. David Ford's memo. Oh, I guess I can't climb through there anymore. Son, they say you can never go home. JoJo locker! Son, I hope there's a diamond in there and that it's not Crash. Maybe if it was Tawna. Do you hear goofy cartoon clown noises and sound effects? Is that just me? I hear what sounds like another Mr. Raccoon somewhere. Where do you live? Oh. I'm gonna shoot you in your raccoon dick and your big tanuki nut sack. Oh, excuse me. I said your big tanuki nut sack. Mario Brothers 3 Mario sweating. Luigi's not because he gets all the frog suits. Yeah, I hear some kind of weird Hanna-Barbera cartoon sound effect happening. Oh well, that's a mystery for another day. Let's see what's in the JoJo locker. Oh boy. I hope it's a set of clothing that no human could actually wear in real life. Chaka chaka. Oh boy. Oh, the stars. Increases firepower at the cost of more sway while aiming. So we could probably put this on the shotgun or the SMG because that's just aim, center, mass, and pray. You aim, center, mass, and you pray. Admit one of the Raccoon Zoo. So that was a level in Outbreak File 2, which was annoying because a zombie elephant kept chasing you. And don't say I never gave you anything. Who were you giving these to? This was his wife's anniversary present, and then when he came into work the next day, he's like, I don't know what the hell happened. She got super fucking pissed. Probably because when he went to the concession stand at the zoo and asked for circus peanuts, they said they didn't know what the hell that is. And so Barry stormed out, probably yelling something to the effect of, what the hell is this place anyway? And telling people to take a look at this. Oh yeah, I forgot. We've got the digital merchant. Close. I've got the marksman 1A. Oh, that's like a semi-auto rifle. I mean, I guess that's neat, but I've got this really cool rifle that I all the time make headshots with, so I think I'm good. Let's repair our armor. Speaking of which, what can we... have we unlocked any new upgrades these days? These days? Alligator snapper? Anybody? Anybody? The Requiem. Did we don't really have any... Oh, we do. I'm just not reading the thing correctly. Balance or power? The balance of power. That puts like a ivory grip on it. I'm not really paying attention to how much the thing... Like this one just changes the sights. I guess they're better. Barrel jacket. Just let me throw a barrel jacket at him, Doc. More Freakazoid references. And everybody stood up and clapped. We could use some shotgun shells. Let's just buy all the ammo they have that we can afford. Or at least the good ammo. Cool. Cool. Let us save. Alright, so what are we actually doing? Something about a library book. We're trying to get to the east side, son. George and Wheezy are keeping us out. We need the ghost to Archie Bunker. Okay, here we go. The armory is leftover supply somehow. Gun shop out back, working shotgun. So they're talking about Gendos. And there's weapon upgrades downstairs. The armory is in the STARS office. We've already been in there. So, thanks for the trite, worn out information that I didn't need. Idiot. Well, let's go back to the library. Feel like we could solve a lot of our issues with knowledge. Alright, the library. What secrets do you hold other than that Mr. Raccoon I still need to find? I hear him shimmying and shaking. The shimmying and shaking seems to emanate from this region. What a terrible design for a library. You need like the rolling step ladder to get to anything. Maybe they only put the shitty books at the top. They put the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark books at the top, but they're the re-released ones where they changed the artwork. AKA they neutered the books. Because nothing about the stories in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark were scary. It was all Stephen Grimmell's horrifying artwork that has haunted me my entire life. So I don't hear him shimmying and shaking when I'm up here. So maybe he's not accessible from up here. Him downstairs is what I'm trying to say. I was going to say, can he be inside the Matrix? Tell me your secrets. Your Tanuki secrets. He's doing it all for Tanuki, son. Yeah, I get the impression it's going to be in here at like a weird angle. I'm not sure how entertaining this particular part of the gameplay loop is for you kids to watch me stumble through. I feel like a cat who hears a mouse inside of like a box and is doing everything he can to poke and prod and stick his quavering paw in there to get a hold of it. Okay. I thought maybe that would work. I thought maybe a AoE explosion would work at breaking the Mr. Raccoon I assume I'm hearing. But apparently not. I'm going to reload my save in case you're wondering why I'm still doing this. But it was somewhat amusing. So I guess in the time between RE2 and now, Leon learned how to use one of those jacks without the lever. Or did it have... I honestly can't remember if it even had the lever on it. Also, before I forget, let's attach our new STARS charm to... Why didn't you automatically throw this away? Well, now I don't want to. Until my inventory gets full. Yeah, we are going to attach... Let's think. Yeah, we'll attach it to the shotgun. Connoisseur charm. Where is my STARS charm that I totally have? Oh, I reloaded a save. I might not totally have that anymore. I completely forgot. Did I get that before or after I save? Yeah, I totally already got it. Oh, can it not be attached to just any gun? Is that the thing? Huh. So if we put the Connoisseur on you, we could put the STARS on you? Huh, that's weird. A fundamental aspect of the game system that Tenfey doesn't understand, son. What a rare commodity. What a rare commodity. I'm gonna save again before I was so busy running my mouth, I didn't pay attention to the noises I was just hearing. Is there something menacing us in here? Or am I just imagining things with my overactive imagination? It's quite possible. Okay, I'm going to continue stumbling around the library, so I'll see you all again when something interesting happens. Look who's hiding behind that stack of books, thinking he's cheeky and sneaky. Well, now you're just leaky, as in the contents of your head. Nailed it, Leon. Your right hand comes off unexpectedly weak. Leon and Claude Canning. I mean, Star Ocean Second Story and Resident Evil 2 came out around similar times, son, so I'd like to think they have similar themes of protagonists with Leonardo DiCaprio hairstyles saying amazing voice lines. Okay, well, that was fun, but it still didn't advance the game state. That's still on me. So, once again, I'll see you, crowd, when the game state is advanced. You can vault over this, I've recently learned. That's game state advancement. I mean, it was only 30 seconds of me running around here, but I'll still edit it out. You're like, editing in a Tenfey video, what's happening? Did I jump timelines? Oh, you can jump down here too. Leon's... I'm not used to characters in Resident Evil games just jumping down ledges like Link to the Past, son. Is a swirly yellow thing going to come hit Leon and turn him into his fursona? Prowler Hatchet Man-esque fursona. You know, I saw a Japanese artist who did an amazing piece of fan art of Leon as in a very Khajiit-esque manner, son. And it gave me such Prowler Hatchet Man vibes. I'm framing the screen so I can edit it in here. Son, you know Sebastian Castellanos is going to commission that same artist. Because everybody loves Prowler Hatchet Man. Everybody loves a Khajiit with an axe. Oh, was all of my discovery and all of my wonder just to get some shotgun shells? Because I like shotgun shells, but you know what I like more than that? Advancing the game state. Or why don't you walk upstairs and just walk over there, Ben? You can't because there's a thing in the way. It's not often that my brain chastises me and I'm able to immediately counteract it with an even dumber straw man voice. But for a brief moment, I thought that was genuinely just open. Sometimes open, not if closed, son. Just like Sonic Restaurants. It's an acronym. Like to thank my friend Chris of the Onion Boys for that recurring joke. Okay. Now that I've completely disrelated to you, crowd, to use another word that Inigo Montoya is getting real iffy about. Let's run around outside. Oh, I'm not allowed to leave? Is it locked, or is Leon locked inside by the regrets in his heart of that night in 1998? I'm not sure, but once again, I'll see you, crowd, when game state advancement happens. It's a thing. I've seen it. I've seen it. Even in a Tenfey video, I've seen it. Of course, Wesker's final act of revenge was making me think his desk held the secret and nothing. We can't even get to the Rising Rookie film for us to upload it to Photoshop and convert it into Lola Bunny, as is tradition. Of course, this game takes place in what, 2025? They got a lot more options, son. You're like, yeah, they've got Judy Hopps. You kids need to expand your horizons, man. You're like, why do you think I watched the Tenfey channel? You think I knew who Freya Crescent or Miri Cat Warrior, who counts as a cat warrior, were before I watched the Tenfey channel? Leave a comment. Name one furry waifu that you were introduced to via the Tenfey channel. It was as I was running over here. I've been running around rubbing my body on things, son. Reggie Fils-Aimé preparing me. I just didn't even think about the fact that that jack I used to open that, I can just use to open this. Like, it's just this moment it dawned on me. Thank God I'm going to have the decency to actually edit some of this shit out, son. Imagine that, a watchable Tenfey playthrough. Once again, you're like, I must be in the Berenstain Bears universe, son. You can see how much stronger Leon's become. Back in 1998, he had to crawl on his belly like the snake he was. Like the snake he was. Have you all placed that chair against these doors? Yet again.
The ruins of the Raccoon City Police Department.
Why did you bring me?
Explain everything. You don't have to be afraid.
Explain it to me.
You need to understand.
Covert military units from every country on Earth come to Raccoon City for one purpose. To find Elpis.
What is Elpis?
The power to upset the military balance of the world. The last virus, created by Spencer. Designed to control human consciousness.
Mind control?
They couldn't let it be stolen. So they launched the missile strike to hide it.
To hide a virus. Why do something so extreme?
Extreme? Is it? When the president tried to investigate, they had him assassinated. And you are the key to retrieving Elpis.
Emily.
In a way. But not the girl you met. So many attempts. So many failures. Such a waste.
What do you mean?
Copies. Crafted to duplicate you. All useless. All scrapped. They each have their own sad story.
Oh my God! We need to do something. I called security, but nobody answered. They are out of control.
Doctor, we can't contain them.
Sedate them now! Are you kidding me? Get out of my way!
Hey, are you awake? What? Where did everybody go?
I see. We're having an Adventures in Sherry Birkin Sitting-esque flashback. Son. To learn the truth of Elvis.
But it's past our bedtime.
Zeno's trying to get him a pair of blue suede shoes. He needs the power of Elvis to do it. There's enough space to hide under the bed. That's good news. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. This is a flashback. I shouldn't be allowed to die. Son, February of 1990, I would have still been 5 years old because my birthday's in April. But come April, I would have been 6. And I probably would have been playing the original Final Fantasy, since it had come out in the Bakugaijin North America region by that point. And I probably didn't know what the hell I was doing and not equipping anything I bought in the first town. It wasn't until I made a team of 4 red mages and used the 400 gold you start with, I almost called it Gil, that and taught each of them fire 1 and then just walked up to Garland and brute forced him to death. Did I ever complete the first part of Final Fantasy? I miss being an ignorant 6-year-old as opposed to an ignorant 42-year-old. Almost. It's almost April again.
Get back! Don't come any closer! No, get back! Get back!
Hey! What are you doing?
Oh boy, I get to run away and hide some more.
What was that?
I was missing this gameplay loop. Also, I feel like that doctor could have done more to get out of that scenario. Like, just kind of ran away. And hid under a bed. Son, should all have known better. Okay, I'm hid under the bed. Y'all can come in and be spooky. How would they not know I'm under here? They're like short enough that they should just see me. If I'm making eye contact with them, then they're making eye contact with me. It's 19. How old would Leon be right now? Because in 1998, he was, I assume, in his early 20s if he had graduated from, like, police academy, university. So he was probably, like, in middle school. He was probably playing Final Fantasy 1, and he made a team of 4 fighters and a black mage the first time he played it. Because he knew. He knew. Sorry to talk over this part, but it's just really boring. Like, are any of y'all feeling tense? You're like, not with you fucking talking about old NES games no one cares about. I think people care about Final Fantasy 1. Disgruntled Tenfey viewer. I don't know where you got to be safe. Okay. Yeah, you all go off giggling and tittering with your inside jokes. Son. And then they all left forever. What a fun moment that I'm going to love repeating every time I play this game.
Please, someone help me.
The same person who made the mod for the fast Sherry Birkin section in RE2 Remake is going to have to make a mod to get through this damn orphanage mod. Hey, Mr. Dead Scientist, do you have any, like, car keys or a teleporter? Get me the hell out of here. You got a town portal scroll?
He's not moving.
Probably because he saw that and his heart stopped. Good Lord, Stephen Gerbell himself would call it excessive. And then there's this big fella. Of course, I'm playing as like a little girl right now, so I guess my perspective is slightly off. Son, the giraffe gave him the biggest L of all. That's the missing L from the welcome poster. I can't take your empty gun? Oh. You know, it just dawned on me. We're in the orphanage from RE2 Remake. I didn't realize until this exact moment once again. We're in that orphanage. Brian Irons might be here since it's 1990, so he might have still been the police chief at that point. Maybe he was less of an asshole. I'll pause for you to laugh like J. Jonah Jameson that time Peter Parker asked him to pay him in advance, son. Oh. I see. You crack out make this place so damn dangerous. Oh, I can't actually leave. That's fine. Have I got to build an improvised weapon? No, I've got to hide under a table for another 2 hours. Video games. Video games. You got to have a moment for the streamer to stop and read his chat. Chat, is this real? Is this based or is this cringed? You're like, it's based on cringe. My God. Am I really gonna... Oh, okay. I was about to say, am I gonna have to stay here and wait for you crowd to walk down the stairs? Once again, how are you crowd not seeing me under here? Like, honestly. Honestly. You know, I never thought I'd miss the big gangle girl. At least light hurt her. Well, they are super strong, so I guess she could brute force that door open. Am I just supposed to run? Let's do just that. And since I'm Grace, this is her full run speed. It doesn't get much faster when she grows up either. Well, I still don't understand what the point of this window is. Unless that's an addition onto the house and that used to be a porch. My grandparents' house was like that. Am I supposed to, like, stealth attack you, crowd? What the hell am I doing? Oh, hey. Oh, they just kill you. They just kill you. That's fun. Video games are amazing. Video games are amazing. Oh, look! Grace died in the past. Dooba-doo! This is totally fucking canon. This is totally fucking canon. I hope I get to hide under shit again. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Man, this kills the fucking pacing of this game, man. I guess I'll cut ahead for you, crowd. Okay, I guess if you wait long enough, they go in here. So let's keep on keeping on. I'm sure the suspense is super real. Well, on the plus side, the mayor's daughter hasn't been murdered yet. It's 8 years before Brian Irons murdered and taxidermied the mayor's daughter. So that's a good thing. The secret drawers. When you're a little kid, drawers become stairs. Is that Brian Irons' beloved fishhook key? Or is this a different one? That thing is big. Once again, I remember we're playing as a wee little lady. No bigger than a squirrel. Yeah, it is. Hatchet key. Okay, I assume you crowd are going to spawn in now. I hope this gives me a new checkpoint.
What do I do? What do I do?
Oh, we can't turn that light off. Do I just need to hide back here, I guess? Oh boy! Let's tuck in for some setting here. I'm sure speedrunners are going to love this part of the game, by the way. So, and Andy Warhol. He's like, I would never call soup delicious. I'm Andy Warhol, and this is how I speak. I half expected a little mouse wielding a bow and arrow and a little mouse wielding a needle as a sword, wearing scarves and such, would sneak up here and try to steal some of these canned foods. But then I realized there's no sunflower seeds. Hey, you don't know I'm here, so you need to go away. This is suspenseful. Yes, sir. I don't know whether to piss my pants or shit on, son. The little girl from the Ortega soft and hard shell taco commercial is like, why not neither? Why not neither? Am I supposed to be sneaking around you, crowd, like Solid Snake? I know you broke this window. That means Brian Irons had to fix this window at some point. Oh, I could just leave through here. Is Mr. X going to chase us, son? Is Mr. X going to chase us? Because I'd prefer that right now to these damn giggling girls.
Please just be a bad dream.
I'd rather a large man in a trench coat beat the shit out of me than to have a group of girls giggle at me, son. That's the truth.
Why did they?
Because the game developers thought this would be suspenseful, and they don't care about speedrunners. Why do you think the original versions of RE1 and 2 don't let you skip cutscenes? Luckily, nothing bad is down here. The fire truck makes us safe. Is this before they built all the infrastructure to take you down to the sewers? Because this is a bit different. I don't remember there being a church down here when we were running away from Mr. X. Before Billy B obliterated him in the only cool thing he ever did. Okay. I guess this is the Church of Umbrella. Secret umbrella lever. I guess we got to do something to make that come down. I appreciate this little animation. We can't pull this like bird bath over? One of them baptismal bird baths? Is that why birds take bird baths? Are they getting baptized so they don't go to bird hell? Okay. Bonus coffins. I see. Secrets. I was about to say, she's got the strength to pull this thing? That must be some well-greased casters this thing's on, son. Okay, we gotta get a fire stick poker to pull that ladder down, I say. Do you not remember going through all this, Grace? Or is this like a repressed memory? I guess that's what's coming back now. She's gonna be back in that office and Zeno's gonna be like, well, what did you see? And she was like, terribly paced nightmare. At least there was yellow cloth. And a soaked mattress. I'm not going to say what it was soaked in, because there's not really anything you could soak a mattress in that's good. I mean, the best case scenario is it's just soaked in water. But even then, you've got a soggy mattress, son. The soggy mattress boys. Men of constant sorrow. Once again, I feel like that would need to be greased or something for a little gal like this to be able to grab a hold of it so easily. Can we take the secret? We can't. What are the odds? I was about to say they're going to fucking show up. I love how you crowd always leave me in the best fucking scenarios to have to get through. God damn. Armless slasher rules. You ain't allowed to chase me. I hadn't invented the armless slasher yet, so he's not canon. I guess they're somehow not strong enough to push that lid open. Wouldn't be an umbrella installation without sterile white lighting and an old-timey coffee pot.
What is this place?
Or decanter. Oxygen. Maybe Leon will be here later to shoot that. I'm going to assume the red door won't open. Because it's only half of Christmas.
It won't open.
I just claimed that. What you got to say to me, Secret Files? 60 possess recumbent DNA. Chloe. Did y'all get all that lore? How nice you ought to keep a digital picture up here. Mr. Spencer visited in 87, son. My God. The NES was barely out in North America. And I was only 3 years old. What a time to have been alive, I guess. I don't really remember it much. You got invited to the renowned Oswald E. Spencer's lab. Well, good for him. If he invites you to his house out in the woods, I wouldn't recommend going. I'm not really reading this. I'll read it on my own later. I'm just sort of skimming over it. This TV clashes with this place, man. Somebody brought this from like a pawn shop. You couldn't even hook an NES up to that thing. It might have those little screws to attach an Atari with the devil's pitchforks, as James Rolfe calls them. For once, I agree. You had to screw this little box on the back of your old-ass TV back then, and it had a switch, and one end said TV and the other said computer. And that was how you switched over to the Atari, so that you could be menaced by Evil Otto and the Berserker robots. I thought that was a Mr. Somebody to be broken, but it's the top of a thing. It's the top of a thing. All right, this is the fetus in a ballroom. I like how it's just like a hallway. It's like, yeah, this isn't even an experiment. This is just decoration. We thought it was cool. In 1998, this was still considered edgy. Mm-hmm. Yep. I say. You don't say. And then, there was you.
Chloe?
Is that how I...
I've got her! Get over here, now!
She's showing symptoms too. We need to get rid of her. They weren't able to recreate Spencer's key. But now we have the original. We have you. You can unlock Elpis at Ark. That's where we'll go.
So, what, I was made?
Correct.
So it really was all my fault.
What was?
That mom was murdered, and oh God, when she turned into that thing.
What's done is done. You need to focus on the future.
Was she even really my mother?
It's time to embrace your destiny. Great!
What the?
Mr. Kennedy, I had a feeling you'd make an appearance. Sorry, but I don't have time to spare. Have fun.
I remember you.
Oh, God. I remember that, too.
Sherry. Wasn't there an orphanage around here?
Yes, there was. Why?
I'm gonna do some digging.
I just sent you the coordinates.
So they brought that Mr. X. Apparently getting punched in the gut by Mr. X is still not pleasant for Leon Kennedy.
I don't have time to deal with this.
I see, I see. Hey, buddy. Want to hang out again for old time's sake? Have you already lost me? Are you that slow? Was there anything in there? There's probably something. Okay, I guess you gotta jump up that thing? What? Okay. I'm curious if there's anything in that press room that he punched us through. Also, that is kind of funny that, you know, he busts through the back of the press room originally, and this time he knocked us through like the opposite wall. It's like pottery, it rhymes, son. George Lucas understands. The fact that you can't follow me in here immediately deflates a bit of the tension, buddy. Oh God, did I say that? I lied! Okay. Okay. I just want to shoot you one time in the face, man. Why you gotta be like this? Okay, that brought you in here. And I'll take you out! Motherfucker. You think I can't reload a save? Jesus. Okay. Anything. Wow, he either no-sold that or it worked because he didn't punch me. Okay, there ain't shit in here. Let's reload.
I just sent you the coordinates.
So yeah, he bust through that wall this time. That is funny. I mean, not funny, haha. Amusing. We'll call it amusing. How about that? Oh, the double. Ain't you feeling ambitious today, sweetheart? Okay, there he is. Notice he walks with like more purpose now. To match Leon's current day action boy energy, he like marches with such purpose. All right, we're finally up here. Do we want to go into Brian Irons' office, or do we want to look over here first? See what they let us get away with. Oh, we can't see old King Droll. Whether his scepter is still in his hands or not, canonically. I want you to throw a big pissy tantrum. Oh, I don't even quite understand what just happened, but it wasn't good. I'm gonna go on the limb here and say it wasn't good. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. You can't fight the tyrant properly in tight spaces, you don't say?
I just sent you the coordinates.
I don't have time to deal with this.
Alright, make sure he's following me so he doesn't bust through there. See, it's even worse for the ludonarrative dissonance that he's walking with such purpose, but for the game to blatantly just have an area he can't walk through. It was disarming in the original. I'll pick a new word to misuse. I do like how the old Mr. Raccoon bust is, or pedestal, is still there. Sorry about that, I had an itchy eye. Louise Senpai! Oh no, that means I just realized they're not gonna let me see Taru-chan! I know he's in there. Maybe it's better we can't see in there. He's Schrodinger's tiger. He's perfectly fine. That radioactive isotope didn't randomly shatter the poison gas vial or anything, man. Everything's cool. Everything's cool in the mind of a tiger. 'Cause Taru-chan tigers think deep. Or Tora. I'll learn to say that someday. Okay. Oh! You're just using that whole fucking thing as a weapon, okay! Is that the end of the helicopter? I just realized. Is that what that was? Hey buddy. I'm gonna give you the old runaround. Literally. Waffle stomp all you want, son. Yeah, it was. Okay. Why is nothing at the door? Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything all right, Leon?
Yeah. I'm good.
So, why'd you ask about the orphanage?
They're taking Gray Stark. The orphanage is the entrance.
What is ARC?
Not sure. But apparently it's someplace
I didn't realize it was going to interrupt him.
important.
So what? Mr. X just got bored and stopped chasing us. They didn't do a very good job implementing him here. Like, seriously. He just kind of gave up. What? He didn't even have like an excuse that like he fell through a hole in the floor or something fell on top of him. Disillusioned. I guess that's how we're going to get out back. You know what's happened? They finally opened my shortcut I talked about, because in the base RE2 remake, that's the little outside area that leads from the parking garage elevator up to the back of Brian Irons' office. And I always said if you could open a door there, you'd be right behind the lion statue, and it'd be such a convenient shortcut, son. I'm glad they listened to me. I don't think I've actually fought anything other than Mr. X, and you don't really fight Mr. X, you endure him. You endure him. All right. What the hell's going on out here? Escape RPD. Now we just need to defeat Ganon. Man, Gunshop Kendo's not looking too good. Now, remember they said there was weapon upgrades in the parking garage. But we never found a way to the parking garage. If we go back over here, I wonder if the Tyrant is truly gone. Let's give it another once over just to be safe. I guess the Tyrant running around losing his shit made that fall over, by the way. Can't get to the 6 to 11. Safe, son. Which is probably for the best, because I mean, Final Fantasy 11. I want to say 6 to 11. I love to say that they're all fantastic Final Fantasies, but 11, I can't say it's a bad Final Fantasy. It's just I don't know. My relationship with Final Fantasy 11 is very weird. You're like, I know. You've documented it heavily. The entire Tenfey channel has just been a decades-long coping mechanism for my experiences playing Final Fantasy 11 back in, I think 2003 is when the Bakugaijin got a hold of it. I used to read about it on the GameFAQs forums, people who imported the Japanese PlayStation 2s to play the original version. It seemed amazing. Okay, here's the thing. I was in a part you're never actually supposed to be in. That's why I didn't recognize it. All right. Apparently there's secret good ship. There better not be any dogs or any secret Asian spy ladies. Leon's like, I don't agree with both of those. Guess he likes dogs. Parking garage. They put that on top of the ladder. I can't go underground. I wonder how badly damaged that underground area is by the missile impact. Hey. How you doing? Probably not too good since I blew your head off. He's like, no, it's when you made up that terrible word. It's when you made up that terrible word. That's not real. And never will be. Okay, buddy. Warning shots for days. You wouldn't take them. You wouldn't take them. I'm always so generous with my warning shots, too. Oh, the other one didn't drop nothing. Stingy. Stingy ass police zombies. Can't believe we didn't encounter one fat chub zombie. Son, I guess they were impacted more by the missile. No, they would have wasted down. I just realized. Any of those zombies could have been a fat chubs in life. There's a lot of machine gun ammo down here. Where's the trunk of that car that's supposed to have the Matilda burst fire stock in it? I'm assuming the Matilda is somewhere in this game. Is it going to be a bonus item? Cute bear charm. So is this the same bear from the jet ski key that Ada threw Leon at the end of RE4? Increases mid-range firepower, sacrificing close quarters potency. So it's good for long-range weapons? I assume that means it'd be good on this, right? It doesn't matter because I'm not allowed to put those on there. I forgot. Mid-range close quarter. Well, you want close quarters for your shotgun. What about this thing? No? Can it really only put it on this? I'm so confused by the charm system of this game. Son. Yeah, shotgun's all you get. I guess we'll try it. We have to become a mid-range shotgunner. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I don't know the meta. Silver finish scope. So I guess we could slap this on the classic 70 and make it even more long distance somehow. Make my sniping power even more powerful. Ooh, ooh. It gives you the little V. If you're a genuine sniper, do you prefer the cross or the V? Okay. Well, that's some interesting things to find, I suppose. Can't go to Brian Irons' office. Can't go through the kennel. And, of course, we can't visit the grave of Ben Botticelli in hopes that he left behind the recipe for his famous pot of chili. For presumably a balding, schlobby comic relief man to drop in a big fucking pile in the middle of the office. It's one of the only scenes from The Office I know of because I've seen clips of it. Is some balding guy drops an enormous pot of chili and then like tries to scoop it back up. Well, I guess there's an excuse for this to be here now, even though I know it was there already, and so does Ada. This is the part of the game where Ada talks about how Ben let everybody down. It's the part of the game I resonate with the most. Alright, is Kendo gonna appear as like a vengeful lich to point a shotgun at me? It hasn't changed. You sure about that, Leon? I mean, I guess relatively. It hasn't. No secret note from Jill Valentine about how she was here earlier and she's so much cooler than you. A curio cabinet.
Supposed to know something. How did this happen? Those fucking things outside. What they did to us.
I'm so sorry. Never again.
Well then, I didn't expect Robert Kendo to get such a send-off, son. I guess you could say that by the time he noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies. And if you asked him to elaborate, he would say, "I ain't got no clue, darling." Oh. Okay. Is this, well, this would be the original shotgun from RE2 and RE2 Remake if it didn't have that folding stock on the back of it. A leftover from Robert Kendo's gun shop. Requires a firm grip to keep its high power in check. So I guess it's a more powerful shotgun with less stability than the one we've been using. So we'll figure out what we want to do. Oh, there was like gunpowders, and there are gunpowders and shit there. Why can't you loot them, Leon? Why can't you loot them? He had a statue of like the Monopoly guy or something. Like the Monopoly guy doesn't wear a red bow tie, idiot. Amateur hour out here on the Tenfey channel. All kinds of fun stuff. Am I about to fight a boss? You wouldn't be giving me all this ammo for a boss fight, would you? Booyah. Okay, so if we want to start upgrading this thing to match that thing, I mean, we could sell this for 7,000 and switch over to the police shotgun for classic's sake. For old time's sake. Although I wish you could remove that folding stock so it would look like the original, and then you could put the extended barrel on it. I guess maybe we will find the extended barrel for this thing. Who knows? Well, for the time being, I'm just going to sell it because we can buy it back for the same price later if we really want to. Yeah, so I'm not that worried about it right this very second. We need a little shotgun right this very minute, as the song goes. So this will let it hold more ammo. I'm trying to remember how the game works. Ooh. Ah. A. Didn't even make it to, Okay, so there's the orphanage. So this would have been where Claire came around that side before. And then you run around here, and there's the basketball court. Guess I don't really have to go over here, but I'm feeling nostalgic. Oh, you can't open that damn fenced gate. Come on, Leon. What the hell? What the hell?
Fuck me. I couldn't save them. But I can stop bastards like you.
Okay, we're really fighting the super tyrant? Ooh! Oh no, what happened? You're supposed to run over here and kill me, motherfucker! What happened? What happened? Even he doesn't understand it. He's like, what the fuck are you doing with a hatchet? Oh, I don't know if I can parry a car. You wouldn't parry a car, would you? Would you? You know, you got a lot more limber and agile since last time I met you. Also, obviously, he's not the same super tyrant, but still. I spammed the punch it button. You're not allowed to hurt me. You cry. You don't know anything about how Resident Evil boss fight works. I do. Big fuck off magnums. Can't believe you're using cars as a weapon. Shameful. Couldn't parry that one either. Okay, I thought I could parry that too. Turns out you can't. Turns out you can't. Okay, that was a miracle dodge right there, buddy. I see. Fun times. The car physics might leave a little bit to be desired. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm not enjoying this fight. I just want you to know, Mr. X, I'm not having a good time. That's what killed him! Boys, that's what killed him!
I'll stop you as many times as I have to.
Come on, Leon. You should have busted out the old Six Semper Tyrannis, son. You gotta let smug assholes like this guy, or some dude in a tall-ass hat, you gotta let them know what's up. Son. Ooh. Crafting. I could make the good hand grenades, but other than that, I guess we should make at least one. Shit, let's make two. Okay, I've got 6 of these damn things. I should probably be going through them more often. Preferably in a Coca-Cola-esque manner. Alright. That fight wouldn't have been too bad if I, wasn't me. I'm not feeling as self-loathing as I was throughout the process of recording the last episode, but I'm still going to throw a couple of barbs at myself. I guess we could have fought him on the court, son. 1v1'd him. Get that weak-ass shit out of my house. Isn't that the head of the giant statue that rolls after you in the RE3 remake? Once again, I've only played through that once. And you crowd can witness it. Talk about Brian Lee put seafood restaurants out of business with their endless stewed hard crab bucket. I remember that. I remember John Ralph, who Jesus Christ lives inside of so he can cure all diseases. I'm trying to remember everything from that playthrough. I remember I went on a rant about remembering Final Fantasy characters' last names just to impress Tommy, which, spoilers, I don't think worked. He's a hard guy to impress. I'm genuinely trying to remember more moments from the RE3 remake to Infinity, but none pop out to me, son. Feels bad. Maybe that means I need to rewatch it. Maybe I need to rewatch a Tenfey series. What's the #1 Tenfey series that Tenfey needs to rewatch? Don't say Breath of the Wild. It'd take a month.
I'm at the orphanage, Sherry. There's not much left of it. Heading underground to look for Grace.
Understood.
Oh, we can't go mess with Brian Irons' taxidermy stuff just to piss him off. His corpse is probably still laying in there if it didn't get obliterated. God, if they had Brian Irons' corpse, because remember the G embryo bursted out of his chest, but if they had his corpse stumble out of here as a zombie, the only Fat Chub zombie, 10 out of 10, son. I'm telling you, this would go to the top of the echelons of Resident Evil games if I could just have that level of fan service. Okay, this is looking like the spot where we encountered the big alligator. I don't know whether the alligator had big lips, and I don't care to find out. Alright, I waited to say something until he was done, but it's a miracle to find one of these damn valve handle things in Resident Evil game that doesn't just snap off. And then you have to go find a wrench and 12 matchsticks, son, like Professor Layton. I have 12 matchstick. The atmosphere has become more foreboding and oppressive. There's a storm coming. Sarah Connor's like, I was just about to say that. God, cut me off. We found the secret lost Raccoon Canyon. Of course, I guess there is a giant underground cavern because it's where they built that damn lab, the Nest Lab, I believe they call it, as opposed to Ark. Like, when Umbrella moves into your town, they're going to build at least like 3 underground labs. But there's supposedly a benefit. Well, I guess the benefit is the handful of politicians and authoritative persons that, you know, they get a shitload of bribe money, I assume. Because everyone knows it's worth having a bunch of money if the entire world gets turned into fucking biomutant hell. At least you have money to go to the store. You're like Eustace in that episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog, where he was trying to get into his brother's lockbox full of money. And he finally gets inside of it at the end, but he's like trapped inside of it forever with all this money. And at the very end of it, when Muriel makes some kind of jam or something that her and Courage are enjoying, you hear Eustace inside the box, and he's just like, can I buy some? What a hateful man. They have a couple of moments of quote-unquote redemption for Eustace in Courage the Cowardly Dog, but I'd say overall he's still a tremendous piece of shit. Also, one time a goose god wanted to fuck his truck because of the way its horn honked. True story. I don't like that noise. In Resident Evil, glushy, gangly noises are bad. Yeah, I knew it. Hatchet Man. Oh. Are you about to shoot fucking plant cheats at me?
Stop.
All right, we went from Last of Us to Uncharted. More like unfarted. Thank you, James Rolfe. I also don't particularly care for those games. Okay, let's see here. Now we're moving into the proper underbelly subway system, I'm presuming. It's hard to tell what parts of Raccoon City Outbreak levels take place in because They're so disconnected from each other. Like, Outbreak isn't a game that you play through like a campaign. You play the individual levels, and then you kind of make up how they connect together and who survived. Well, we know Alyssa survived, at least for a little while. Man, if they don't make one reference to Kevin Ryman in this game, I'm gonna be hurt. I didn't see anything at the RPD signifying that man and his ability to kick things and then aim his gun slightly better to do double damage. He also gets a pork chop sandwiches tackle in File 2. And no, I won't elaborate on it. You'll have to wait for the day I'm finally motivated enough to make a fucking Outbreak series for you, crowd. It's one of those things I tell myself in my head all the time that I'm going to do. So hopefully I manage to do it before I die. Does anyone else notice this is just an endless corridor? Is there more secret parkour you need me to know about? Where is the yellow paint? My God, game developers. It just goes in an infinite circle of hate. An infinite circle of hate. Or maybe the secret is right here. Grouchy Smurf and Francis from Left 4 Dead are the only two that truly understand. Yeah, okay. At least they were kind enough to leave this nice box of good things here. I see.
BSAA left something behind.
Oh. Not a cutscene. Okay, now I'm getting Dark Souls vibes, son. Dark Souls into Bloodborne. I guess Bloodborne is the closest to Resident Evil that the Soulsborne series got, so it checks out.
Finally reached the bottom. This is one very deep hole.
The perfect place to hide something.
Son, Meryl Silverberg knows what you're talking about. Sorry, I was hearing more gushy biohazard noises. Or bio noises, as they're known. Hey! I'm glad that I can kill you in one shot. I mean, I know I shot two, but I'm pretty sure only one connected. Let's try some spraying and praying. Hey. Just what I needed. Woohoo. It's turning into Darkwood now. The whole game was in Leon's mind, son. What if it turns out Resident Evil 2 never came out for the PlayStation in 1998 and it was just my own personalized video game, like Pet Scott? Figure I'd bring up another one of them creepypastas you kids like. Oh yeah. Are we going to see at least one Gangleman? Because remember, the Ganglemen in RE2 Remake replaced the Ivies, and these things are a bit more Ivy-like. I would make a joke about Ivy from Soul Calibur, but there's not currently a Lizardman on screen. You'll have to watch my RE2 Remake randomizer where I played as Lizardman Aeon. Because, you know... Oh! Okay. Thank you. I like to think he normally wouldn't grab you, but I was getting too indulgent with the SFM animation jokes, son. Wait till I start talking about Mr. Safety lying, son. Hey! What's this cheap bullshit? Expecting me to pay attention to my surroundings. I wonder if there's going to be a flamethrower in this game. Probably. Probably. Why risk it? Oh, did that make you mad, sweetheart? I'm sorry. You just had to take your plant jizz into hell. I'm sure Satan would like it. He's probably a fan of all types of jizz. Considering he's a tremendous asshole. The biggest asshole to ever conceivably exist, son. His name literally means the adversary. He ain't nobody's friend. That's my sermon. The devil ain't nobody's friend. He's like, yes, and you're not a fan of grammar. Is that my devil voice? Oh, Plant 43. What? You can't just make that up in a achievement name. I need a file. I need to mix VJO. Wait, I forgot Leon's a penis-having man. He can't mix chemicals, son. Or play the piano. Or pick a lock. Or have Barry Burton save his ass. These are things that are female privilege. He doesn't even have his beloved lighter. One of the few male privileges in Resident Evil is starting with a lighter. Oh. You look like you're about to be real fucking pleasant to deal with. Especially with them throwing green herbs at me. I've got a lot of rifle ammo. I realized. That means I can miss more shots. You're not gonna open up again? Tell me about that time you were sad you didn't get invited to a birthday party and it's ruined your entire life. You don't want to open up about that, buddy? Okay, that's not really a tangible thing to shoot. I think that's more cosmetic. Oh, are you just like a hazard? A bioorganic hazard? Because I don't even know what you would call that. But I would say you're residing in here and you're quite evil. You're quite evil. Oh, are you supposed to shoot the flower in that moment of power? The flower power moment, I believe it's saying. Okay, and get hit in the fucking mouth, because the game wants you to somehow stand still and aim while also dodging. Perfectly reasonable, Shinji Mikami. Perfectly reasonable. I fucking told him. Okay. I despise you awful things. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just use a recovery item. Okay, so that does hurt them as long as the pedals are open, I guess. As long as the pedals to the metal. Maybe I should just use this rifle. Maybe it's the game's way of telling me I should just be using this rifle. It doesn't even have a charm on it, does it? Only when the scope is not equipped, so... Crosshairs. Why sit around and worry about this level I'm in maxing? I'm not even playing on, like, the super hard difficulty I presume the game has. I've heard of an insanity mode, so I presume that's going to be like RE7's Madhouse mode. I'm trying. I am trying, game. I'm just gonna tank and spank now because I'm mad. I'm tanking spanking because I'm mad. Bed of chaos ass fucking bullshit, what I call this. Okay, thank God it killed me. Thank God it killed me. And Leon said perfect right when it happened. Okay, I'm not even reading whatever condescending words they put on the screen. They're like, maybe don't get hit fucking much. Maybe stop talking so much shit there, Sparky. Okay, well now that we've returned by death, I can do this correctly. You wanna wake up, Susie? Yes, sir. Oh, I thought you'd have another one-liner. I guess stubborn, weed, etc. was all we get. Okay. So you got a Vault-Tec vault door down here, huh?
This must be it.
The reminding me of other video games will continue until reaching the credits increases. Okay, just seeing if anything was laying around there. Guess y'all are wondering why I'm running around like an idiot. You're like, no, I'm fairly familiar with the Tenfey experience, Uncle Tenfey. You ain't got to say nothing.
Sherry, I found some kind of massive facility.
What do you think it is?
I'm seeing supplies with the logos of the usual suspects.
Well, whatever it is, clearly wasn't meant to be found.
Yeah. You're telling me.